Hey guys, this is the curriculum for April 21st. It's Easter. We're busy preparing for Good Friday and for Easter. And before I go over the curriculum, just a little reminder. Good Friday. We have two services, one at 5:30, one at 8. This is going to be very unique and you don't want to miss it. I hope you can make it. At the 5:30 service, we're gonna have childcare for preschoolers, and at the 8 o'clock there's no childcare. And then on Saturday at 6 o'clock, let me double check it. Yes, at 6 o'clock we have a family preview Easter service. So if you don't have any small kids that you don't need childcare for, you can come on Saturday evening and it's going to be great. And then on Sunday the 21st, on Easter, we have our regular services, and that's where you come in. So let's go over the curriculum for Easter. Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. For stop 4 and 3, we have the gospel gems, which are Jesus is God's son. God sent Jesus to earth because he loves us, and people praise Jesus as their king. Then you have the Bible story. And the activities are really simple. There's no craft, just a couple of little games. One is you can sing a song as Jesus loves me or God is so good with the toddlers, talking about God's love. And then you can say God sent Jesus to earth because he loves us. Jesus died on the cross, but God made Jesus alive again. The second one is roll a ball. I'm going to have balls in your bins that you can roll to the kids, just to remind the toddlers that the stone rolled away from Jesus' tomb. And you can say Jesus died on the cross, but God made Jesus alive again. Jesus was not inside his tomb because Jesus is alive. Just repeat, Jesus is alive over and over. And the last one is sleep and wake up. We're just going to tell the toddlers, we're going to pretend we're sleeping and they can lay down on the floor, just close their eyes. And when you say good morning, they jump up, awake, or just open their eyes. And then you can say that Jesus' friends went to bed on Friday and Saturday, and they were really sad because Jesus had died on the cross. But on that third day, when they woke up, they were able to be so happy again because Jesus is alive. And then for the kindergarten class, in stops 5 and 6, we have our activity page, which is just to mark what doesn't belong. And coloring page. And you can talk about last week, we talked about when Jesus arrived in Jerusalem, how people worshiped him and received him as their king. And then today, in today's story, some pretty horrible things happened to Jesus, but that it was all part of God's loving rescue plan for us. After large group, we have a couple of activities. The first one is the Easter windsock paper. So each kid is going to get a coloring sheet, and you let them color it first. After they color it, this thing is, don't roll it yet. You can just let the kids tape the crepe paper to the bottom when it's open, so it's easier. So they color it, you turn it over, the kids tape it, tape the crepe paper on the bottom part of the windsock, and they can tape it is easier actually than staple, but you can staple if you think it's easier. And then tape or staple these things together, and then we're gonna punch holes, cut the yarn, and tie it so they can hang this. And the second activity, if you have time, I'm gonna have a cross in each room made with painter's tape. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna talk about sins and just review the story, why Jesus had to die on the cross. And then you ask each kid, each preschooler in kindergarten, some sins that they committed this past week, like disobedience, be mean to your brother, not share. Those are some simple ones. If they start talking about like their brother and sister or their friends at school, like, well, this person did this and this, you can wait. Yes, but what about you? Because we all sin. You can even put one of yours there, and we're gonna put it on sticky notes and stick it to the cross. And once you have the cross filled out, you can either take those sticky notes and replace one You can write Jesus on it, or you can just take them all and just have one that says Jesus. And you can just review the story and say, God forgives us our sin. Forgives our sin because Jesus died on the cross to take the punishment for the sin. Jesus died on the cross and is alive. Make sure you take all the sins out and talk about it when you're taking it out. Say, we can do this because Jesus paid the price for all of them. We always expect a great crowd on Easter. So if you can be extra early, that would be great. And just remember why we do what we do. Okay? I'm so thankful for each one of you. And if you have any questions, get in touch with me. I hope to see you all Friday night. And if not, I'll see you Sunday.